Tuesday. September 30th. Light's starting to fade. Autumn is just around the corner. There's a spire there. Had a lot of things going on today. Planting. That's my new rock over there. It's going to be a water feature. I'm not so steady on my feet. I dropped off the rock yesterday. 1,800 pounds of a rock out of the field. Anyway, had a guy drill a hole in it for the water to come out, spill over it. And that's the basin that it sits on. So it's a recirculating pump. Anyway, should be pretty when it's done. Sound of noise, water noise. Not too attractive, this view. My waste receptacle. That's the container it sits on. It'll be buried in the earth and then covered. Bees have gone to bed for the night. Good. I wish the mosquitoes would go to bed. Zinnias are about done. The grapes have spilled out. I'm going to cut those and make the wreaths for fall, or Christmas or whatever, some wreaths. I think 18-inch in diameter is what's been requested. Yeah, this is the ugly part of the garden. My nursery down there is being picked over and planted. Those were burlap bags that were used to package the concrete troughs and planters that I got. This is a little bed here. I'm going to put another 2 things in here. It'll be nice. Thyme is cascading over the sides. That'll be divided and put out as a ground cover. Pancake junipers are starting to cascade down the wall. They lay real flat. Walnuts are just about done with their leaves. They don't have much of an autumn show. That line of conifers will be nice. I got some more to put into this silo base here. It's 20 foot in diameter, and some things died. So I have 2 different kinds of junipers in groups. So 2 of those. 2 of these, 2 of those, 2 of that. Zinnias are about done. Liatris are done. Echinacea purple cone flowers are done. And then in the other silo, because I had 2 silos here, took them both down years ago. In this one I put in a little bed, Chamaecyparis obtusa Chairman. That'll be a little forest of them. That's a variegated elderberry and stuff. So here you can see the different beds. Stuff is happening. Perennial beds all about done. I'm not into weeding, I guess. Gladiolas are finishing up. Yeah. Zinnias are about done. And I'll cut down this grass right down to the dirt. I keep it for emergencies because it makes really good taking cuts out of it or plugs and to put it in an erosion control. It doesn't look bad. Anyway. Got chairs scattered throughout because I get tired and I gotta sit. Being a very mature country gentleman and stylishly stout. Yeah, these are the dahlias. This is going to be the last year for dahlias. I just can't be digging them up and planting them. So I'll dig them up and give them away if anybody wants them. Those it's more interesting to save the seeds and then just plant them. So that's what I'll do. That's a peony bed that got overgrown. And then the zinnias here, right there. When I pull those out, I'm gonna put in more peonies in there. Yeah. People want flowers, but they want me to cut them and bring them to them. I'd prefer if they would come and get some, but nobody wants to drive out here. Anyway, and there's another bed of zinnias. This little bed in here is not sure what I'm going to do. I might just let it go to grass, or I might put it into Japanese maples. That's a butternut, and it's in the walnut family. This is sort of a walk around that normally we don't do. Dang skeeters. I'll be good when we have a nice frosty night and these things go away. This bed's got a lot of things new added into it. Things did not do well and they've been moved out. Yeah, I'm talking too much, I know. I'm going to walk over here to where that rock's going to go. I'm not very steady walker. My gait is not very good. So right where that broken pot is, that big one, it's going to go in there. It's going to take up roughly a space here of about 6 foot by 6 foot. It's circular. I'll leave the buffet table there. And those are baby plants that are tucked in there for the winter. Get up and out of the way of the deer. Yeah. Back porch, got the grill. Our seating area under the pavilion. Everything is winding down for the year. Got some of the peonies already cut back because the vegetation is yucky. Pots that are on the driveway there will get cleaned up and sorted and then put on that rock patio thing with some blocks to get them up off the ground so they're free of draining. Anyway. Miss Judy's little rose walk. It's not doing well. It needs to be replaced with something. Everything around here needs to be trimmed. Even the peach. See, I got a mess out. Moving stuff, changing stuff up. smoke trees don't do much for vegetation. They just, leaves just fall. Lights came on the fountain. That means it's time for me to go in, have some supper. Yeah. Last night of the month. The moon is practically an exact half. Just a quick little tour for the end of the month. Some pump is running. All right. Good night.